Hello? Hello?
Valerie, we are not hearing anything.
Okay. I thought maybe it was
You're
my,
not alone. You're not
yeah, I thought it
alone.
was maybe my system.
No, it's not you.
Okay,
So,
thank you, CJ. What's
yeah,
going on?
I don't know what's happening on his side. We just have to wait, I guess.
Nick, are you there? I think I heard Nick's voice earlier.
Hello, Valerie.
Hi, sis. Hi,
There.
sis.
Hi, how you doing? They're
Good
coming.
morning.
They're just trying to get something together. Nick is trying to do something.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for the info.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey CJ, everything okay?
There's a lot of disturbance on the if you could just be a little bit more the protocol that we mute our phones.
Okay.
Recording in progress.
Yeah. No audio, CJ. Yeah, CJ, no audio on our end.
You're saying something, Nick?
Yeah, there's no audio on our end. Your audio is off. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
William James of Harvard
Oh,
University put it this
How about now?
yeah, good now. Mm-hmm.
way. The greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. And isn't it wonderful that we have this measure of control? Before we start talking about our attitude toward the world, let's talk about our attitude toward ourselves, since it is the attitude we take toward ourselves which determines our attitude toward the world. Now, right here we come to a rather strange fact. We're so familiar with ourselves, we tend to take ourselves for granted. We tend to minimize the things we can accomplish, the goals we can reach, and for some equally strange reason, believe others can accomplish things in our field which we cannot. There are literally millions of human beings living narrow, darkened, frustrated lives, living defensively, simply because they take a defensive, doubtful attitude toward themselves, and as a result, toward life in general. Many people are suspicious of and oppose change, yet change is the one thing in life on which we can absolutely count. People who stay young all the years of their lives not only welcome change, but see it for what it really is, new opportunity, new chances for further fulfillment. Attitude is a reflection, a result of a person's will. It is incalculably powerful. It can bring about marvelous results for us, but we need to train it patiently, day by day. Now let's talk about the attitudes of people who are successful. The top 5% of the people who go sailing through life from one success to another and who, even when they fail at something, shrug it off and head right out again. No matter who the person is or what he does, men and women in sales, business executives, people in all the professions, wives and mothers, students, top people in the armed forces, public servants, men and women in the service of religion, working men and women in all fields of endeavor, wherever you find a person doing an outstanding job and getting outstanding results, you will find a person with the right kind of attitude. These people take the attitude toward themselves that they can accomplish what they set out to accomplish, that there's no good reason on earth why they can't be competent, successful. They have a healthy attitude toward themselves and, as a result, toward life and the things they want to accomplish. And because of this, they achieve some remarkable things, and they come to be called successful, outstanding, brilliant, lucky, and a lot of other things. They're quite frequently no more brilliant or outstanding than the majority of the people by whom they're surrounded. But they did develop the right attitude, and they found their accomplishments not too difficult, and many times surprisingly easy, simply because it seems that so few are really trying, really believe in themselves. Successful people come in all shapes and sizes and in widely varying degrees of intelligence, background, and so on. But they all have one thing in common. They expect more good out of life than bad. They expect to succeed more than they fail. If you want something worthwhile, take the attitude that there are a lot more reasons why you can have it than there are that you cannot, and set out to earn it. Go after it, work at it, ask for it, and 9 times out of 10, you'll get it. Our environment is really a mirror of our mental attitude. If we don't like our environment, we have to change our attitude first. Now, the world plays no favorites. It's impersonal. It doesn't care whether we change or not. Adopting a good, healthy attitude toward life doesn't affect the world and the people in it nearly as much as it affects us. It would be impossible to even estimate the number of jobs which have been lost, the number of promotions missed, the number of sales not made, the number of marriages ruined by poor attitudes. But you can number in the millions the jobs which are held but hated, the marriages which are tolerated but unhappy, all because of people who are waiting for the world and others to change toward them, instead of being big enough and wise enough to at least make a test which will prove beyond any shadow of a doubt where most or at least a big part of the trouble lies.
So you're already using ChatGPT, and while that's awesome, there is one little problem.
A big part of the trouble lies. Studies made of the lives of literally thousands of successful people have shown that they radiate confidence, assurance, they expect success, and they get success. You can spot these people by the way they walk, by the way they look and act. You can feel it about them when they enter a room. They may be short and fat, or tall and thin, or any combination in between, but they have about them the attitude of success. In the record Greener Pastures, I'll get into this next statement, but right now I want you to realize, if you don't already, that in 5 years or less, you can get right to the top of the work you're now doing. I know this, but the important question here is, do you know this? The minute you do know it, you'll have this right attitude I'm talking about. The easiest and most effective means of forming a good attitude habit is to begin to act as though you have a good, positive, expectant attitude toward life. That's right. Begin right now to walk, act, and look as though you belong to this group. If you're already in the top 5%, you'll know what I mean. If you've never tried it, you'll be amazed at what happens. Actions trigger feelings, just as feelings trigger actions. Now, let me tell you of a little test you can make which will prove beyond any shadow of a doubt that a good attitude can change a person's life as dramatically as walking from a darkened room into the bright, clear light of day. Not long ago, I read a line which went, "Life is dull only to dull people." This is true, but it also could have read, "Life is interesting only to interesting people," or "Life is successful only to successful people." Now, what I'm trying to say is that you must first become, mentally, from an attitude standpoint, that which you wish to achieve. A famous restaurateur was being interviewed by a reporter who asked, "When did you become successful?" He replied, "I was successful when I was sleeping on park benches, because I knew what I wanted to do and that I would do it." In short, his attitude had been one of success, of expecting success long before the material, the tangible rewards of success had been earned. We'll get into this particular phase of Lead the Field in record number 3, A Worthy Destination. But for now, remember that a person must act, look, and because of these things, feel successful before the success he seeks can come. Chances are you know people who seem to be what others call lucky. All kinds of good and wonderful things seem to happen to them, and they give the impression of happily sailing through life, having a wonderful time, and getting more accomplished in a year than most people do in 5. This has been figured out fairly scientifically, and if anyone will conscientiously go about the test I'm going to recommend, and stay with it every day for the next 30 days without fail, that person can join this small, happy, and extremely productive group of people. He'll find himself becoming lucky, as they say, and most of his problems will pretty well take care of themselves. Of this you can be sure. The results will be nothing short of amazing. Now, it makes no difference how good a person's attitude has been in the past. Anything can be improved upon, and it's the small refinements upon something already good that makes it great. So here's the test. For the next 30 days, act toward the world, everything and everyone with whom you come in contact, with the attitude which represents the kind of results you want to achieve. That is, if the result you want is more success in what you're doing, act as though you are already in possession of the success you seek. If you want others to treat you with admiration and respect, treat others with admiration and respect first. Have you ever stopped to think of this? Every human being on earth is the most important human being on earth as far as he or she is concerned. You may never get anyone to admit it, but it's a fact. So for the next 30 days, treat every person with whom you come in contact as the most important person on earth, remembering as you do so that as far as that person is concerned, he is. Now, the reason I say treat everyone in this fashion is mainly because this is the way human beings ought to treat each other, and because it will help you form a habit that will bring you amazing and delightful results for the rest of your life. Have you ever noticed that the higher you go in any organization of value, the nicer the people seem to become? You see, the bigger the person, the easier it is to talk to him, to get along with him, to do business with him. Do you know why? It's because he's got a good attitude, and people with the best attitudes just naturally gravitate toward the top. So for 30 days, act toward others and the world at large in exactly the same manner you want the world and others to act toward you. Treat your wife or husband as the person he or she really is, the most important person in your life, and the same with the children. Carry out into the world each morning for 30 days the kind of attitude you would have if you were the most successful human being on earth. And notice how it quickly develops into an habitual attitude. When a person does this, he should realize he has already placed himself on the road to what he seeks. He is right now in the top 5% of the people in this or any other country. He has prepared the ground and planted the seed. He has made of himself a magnet, an embodiment of that which he seeks. Before metal can be cast into a desired shape, the mold, the expectant receptacle, must first be fashioned. Before a building can be erected, the excavation must be made and the foundation laid. And before a person can achieve the kind of life he wants, he must become that kind of individual. He must think, act, talk, walk, and conduct himself in all of his affairs as would the person he wishes to become. He is then actually that person, and the things that person would have and do will naturally come to him. Almost immediately, a change will be noticed. Irritations that used to frustrate and annoy disappear. When some less informed individual gives you a bad time, stay on the track. When someone cuts in front of you with his car or acts in any other manner that shows his ignorance and lack of courtesy, don't permit yourself to drop to his level. Pity him, for that's what he really deserves. That's the very group a person doesn't want to belong to, and if he acts like them, well, let's face it, he belongs with them. There's nothing in the world that men, women, and children want and need more than the feeling that they're important, that they're needed and respected. They will give their love, their affection, their respect, and their business to the person who fills this need. So the magic word is attitude. And in summing up, a few points to keep in mind. 1. It is our attitude at the beginning of a task which, more than anything else, will affect its successful outcome. 2. It is our attitude toward life which determines life's attitude toward us. 3. We are interdependent. It is impossible to succeed without others, and it is our attitude toward others which will determine their attitude toward us. 4. Before a person can achieve the kind of life he wants, he must become that kind of individual. He must think, act, talk, walk, and conduct himself in all of his affairs as would the person he wishes to become. 5. The higher you go in any organization of value, the better will be the attitude you'll find. 6. Your mind can hold only one thought at a time, and since there's nothing at all to be gained by being negative, be positive. 7. The deepest craving of human beings is to be needed, to feel important, to be appreciated. Give it to them, and they'll return it to you. 8. Look for the best in new ideas. As someone said, I've never met a person I couldn't learn something from. 9. Don't waste valuable time broadcasting personal problems. It probably won't help you. It cannot help others. 10. Don't talk about your health unless it's good. 11. Radiate the attitude of well-being, of confidence, of a person who knows where he's going. This will inspire those around you, and you'll find good things will begin happening to you. And 12, lastly, for the next 30 days, treat everyone with whom you come in contact as the most important person on earth. If you'll do this for 30 days, you'll do it for the rest of your life. In the next recording, I'll talk to you about greener pastures. But now, in closing,
There's a company that has made the seemingly impossible become reality. Starting from a small country to USA, Canada, Japan, Southeast Asia, and now South America. A global company with 4 million active members across 11 countries, growing beyond its home market and quickly gaining notice across the world. A company that received the $50 million Export Award in 2017. With extraordinary growth since its foundation in 2009, global sales reached about $1 billion in 2017 and continues to show steady growth. Going beyond customer satisfaction, fulfilling customer success. We are Atomy. Beginning with health and beauty products, Atomy's various products include food, living, fashion, and home products. Figures released by the Korea Fair Trade Commission show that Hemohim was top in the industry in sales volume for 3 straight years, while the Skincare 6 system was the best-selling cosmetic product. The new Absolute Skincare set released in 2017 was chosen by many consumers and is becoming a revolutionary skincare product. These figures indicate how much Atomy products are satisfying consumers around the world. However, Atomy's true value lies in the company's inner side. Atomy uses its prestige strategy, providing benefits to consumers with absolute quality at absolute prices, while also increasing quality of life for our members. Atomy supports cooperative companies so they can do their best to maintain the best quality, so customers can get top quality products at affordable prices, creating a culture that benefits the growth of all parties involved. Third, culture of sharing. The company is a part of a society, and Atomy is pushing to become a role model in creating a better society by promoting the culture of sharing and communication between company and society. To live, to love, to learn, and to share. We hope Atomy can become the life partner that leads to your success. Cherishing the spirit. We are Proud Atomy.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome, y'all.
Hi, CJ.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Grand
Hey,
Rising.
good morning, family.
I was wondering, Freestyle Fridays. I'm sure, Mr. Nick, we hardly get a hold of you. You're so busy.
Mhm.
You're so much in demand, my brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
why don't we
really in
just take
demand.
a few minutes but before you come on stage,
Mhm.
Dr. Lord, if you're available, I know there might be a couple of new folks with us this morning.
Mhm.
If you could just open the floor, and then Nick, we love. I hear you got some exciting news for us.
Yep.
So,
Good
Dr. Lord.
morning, Grand Rising, everyone. Thank you all for being here on the call this morning. Hope you all are doing well. Um, if you are new here, special welcome to you. We invite you to unmute yourself so we can hear your name and where you're from and who invited you. For the rest of us, we ask that if you have any special testimonials to give us, we welcome that. And Nick, thanks for being here.
No worries.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome, welcome, everyone.
Give it a couple of minutes, see if anybody will unmute. Guys, don't be shy. We're all an Atomy family here. We welcome you to the call, and we'd love to hear from you if you're brand new to Momentum Morning. Of course, leaders, if you have anyone that you invited and you see them on the line, you're more than welcome to introduce them and say hello to them as well. All right, guys. If there's no new person on uh, this morning, I just want you guys to go ahead and if you're on your computer or on your phone, if you want to follow along real quick, we just have a new payment system that was launched, and we just want to make sure that everybody's aware of it and how to use it. All right. But before I go into that, hey, my brother, do we have a Hemo Him video there that's ready keyed up to go?
Sure. I
All
was
right,
just
let's
about to give you the
yeah.
screen, but I'll take it back.
Yeah, take it back
And
and let's do all Hemo Him. We must do all Hemo Him first.
there you go. All right.
This is our flagship product, so it's a supplement. So
You want the long one or the short one?
the short one, please.
Okay.
You probably might have to put your audio back on. It probably got disabled. Mhm. Hey, my brother, we only see the Hemo Him, but we don't hear anything or see anything. We only see the box of Hemo Him. You hear me, CJ? You might have to enable your audio again. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take back the screen because he seems not to be able to hear me too well. CJ, can you hear me? Oh, CJ, I was telling you that your audio wasn't working, but you end up muting me instead. But it's okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Okay, he got it back? Yeah, your audio wasn't on. Toggle your audio on.
Okay.
There we go. Yep. You can go ahead and play yep, get back to him or him.
Seriously, don't just take one and think something's going to happen. This HemoHim product is pretty incredible, really quick. I just want you to understand, the newcomers, that this HemoHim was not produced, again, for the general mass, which is us. It was originated in a laboratory that's funded by the Republic of South Korea's government, so the taxpayers of South Korea, actually, we need to thank them. They are funding this company just like us. We pay taxes in the U.S. Our tax dollars go to the federal government, Pentagon, NASA, so on and so forth. So this product, what is it? For those of you that are wondering, please don't just take it because somebody told you to take it. You need to figure out and do your own due diligence and research to see why this product is working for you. First thing, this product is not just for sick people. It is not a medicine. It will not fix your ailment. But what it will do is it will enhance your lifestyle. The reason why is when you ingest this, it will kickstart your natural killer cells. That means it's your first line of your immunity defense system. As we are aging, I look around the room, and majority of us are in the baby boomer era, 1946 to 1964. On top of that, we're living longer because we're eating better, we're drinking better. So the longer you live, the more we have to fight aging, in essence. This HemoHim will protect your first line of defense. If your first line of defense in your immune system is damaged, you will be guaranteed to get sick. You will not be able to fight off any deadly pathogens that may come your way. So please take this seriously. Don't just take one and think something's going to happen, because we have something called body mass, right? So minimum, like my size, I take about 4 a day. Right? I love it because it makes me feel good. It gives me energy. It will balance out my red and white blood cells, and this oxygenates your blood. Something that is very, very important, because we can live out without certain organs, but if I strip all the blood and oxygen out of your human body, you will become a corpse, period. So this is a very, very serious product. Please try it. If you don't like it, it's okay. You will get used to it. Give any of our products at least 30 days before you say no.
If you're thinking of Airbnb-ing your home, but
Over to you, Nick.
All righty. Thank you, CJ. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the floor, CJ. So I'm stop your share, and I'm going to reshare my screen now. So I'm going to share this screen. All right, so. All right. So, guys, we do, again, welcome to Momentum Morning. My name is Nick. I'm usually a trainer with Atomy. So I'm not on Momentum Morning that often. I'm very tied up with tons and tons of meetings. So, but I just got a break today. So, but guys, we just wanted to share with you some information that I got from our leaders meeting a week ago. I'm not too sure if I shared with you guys. There is a new payment system. They finally launched it, I believe, on Wednesday, because that's when I saw it. So not too sure if it was around before that time, but I saw it on Wednesday. And I just want to share with you guys how to use it. Okay, if you guys are not aware of it, you haven't been logged into your back office for a while or to place any new orders or anything. So we're going to go ahead and share with you how to use this new payment system. So with this new payment system, of course, you go through the regular, you add your items to your shopping cart, and then you're going to click checkout. Okay. Once you hit checkout, you do your normal, you choose your sales dates, and you select individual order. You select the address that you want it to go to, and then usually down here, right where it says the Hemohim promotion, usually would have a box that would say payment, and it would ask you to put your credit card in. If you notice that it's no longer there, the box is no longer here, that to put your payment. So you're wondering to yourself, how do I put this payment through now? Right? Because before we used to have to put the credit card information here and then hit pay. Now with this new payment system, what you have to do is you have to hit pay first. Okay? Once you hit pay, then the secure payment method will pop up. Okay? Atomy is now taking Amazon Pay. We are taking regular credit cards. You can use Visa, MasterCard, American Express, all of that. Okay? And then we also take Google Pay. Okay? All right? So you have an option of, we have our new Stripe technology powered by Stripe. It's a processing center that is secure. Okay? It's an international company. It will take credit cards from all over the world. Okay? So you will not get an error or anything because it's an international payment system. Okay? So you could select either one, your credit card or your Apple. Well, Apple Pay is coming soon. Once everything, what the paperwork is gone through with Apple, and I'm not sure about PayPal. Okay, the company didn't say anything about PayPal. Maybe we would get an update in June about any new updates to the payment method. Okay, when we do our leaders meeting. Also, guys, another update that I probably didn't share with everybody the last time when we had our leaders meeting. I'm not too sure if I did, but the company is telling us that, I can stop sharing now. Yeah, that the one-day seminar and the Success Academy show up is very low right now. Before COVID-19, our numbers were way up on support for the one-day seminar and the Success Academy. So ever since after COVID-19, the numbers have drastically dropped. And the company would love all of us to participate more into the ODS, which is one-day seminar, and the Success Academy. Bring more people out. Okay. We also moved from number 10 in the bestseller magazine to number 7. Okay. So Atomy is getting there. We just need to push a little bit more and expose people more to the one-day seminar. Okay. So, and the Success Academy. Okay. These events are put up by your local leaders, especially the one-day seminars. So please do go by if you're in that particular city, make sure you drop by once you know that they're having a one-day seminar. Okay? And don't come alone. Always bring somebody with you. All right? But if there's any questions or anything that anybody wants me to go over, you're more than welcome to go ahead and unmute yourself and ask. If you guys are asking about the Beta Melon, it should be back sometime by the end of the month. So, but they have not given us a date yet on what they just told us it's going to be the end of the month. So, I could go check to see if they did post a date on it yet. Hold on 1 second, guys. It changed, yeah. So let me go check and I'll let you guys know. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and turn the stage back to CJ and I'll let you guys know. Right.
Okay, thank you, Nick. Really appreciate that. And of course, you know, Nick, as long as it's current, just let me know. We'd be glad to have you anytime. Glad to have you, Nick. Thanks for sharing.
No problem.
And so,
right. Oh, yes,
yes,
guys,
indeed.
don't forget that we do have the promotions going on right now. You get 4 boxes of Hemohim and you got power of PV up to 350,000. Take advantage of it. We did get a notice from headquarters saying as well supplies last. So if it's still available, please do go ahead and grab it. We do have another promotion too. You buy 5 bottles of noni juice and you get 1 free. Okay, so please do take advantage of it, and please guys participate in the May review and win. We have selected products that you can do a review on, and you'll be able to win a prize. So this month's review is going to be the Hemohim, the Beta Melon, the AC Expert System, the Lip Glow, and the Hand Therapy. Okay, so if you go to any of those products to order them, go ahead and participate in the review and win. All right, and guys, just let you guys know, Monday our home office will be closed for observance of Memorial Day. So if you're not aware, just make sure that you know that the company is going to be closed. So there's not going to be any customer service available on Monday. Everything will resume back on Tuesday. Okay. All right. So let me check this real quick. One time I still have the stage. Let me go to notifications and then out of stock. And then I'm going to change it because it shows me all the warehouses. I don't want all the warehouses in Georgia. All right. Let's see.
You need a screen, Nick?
No, we're good. All right. So guys, it still has no date yet on when it's going to be back. It's still saying it's out of stock and to be announced. So hold on, let me show you guys. Yeah, I probably might need the CJ. Yeah. So let's go back to here. All right, here. All right. So guys, this is the out of stock area right here. If you go into notices and then go to out of stock, usually you would come back. Once you go into notification, you'll end up right here in our notification tab. Any of these orange tabs here are very important announcements. And then out of stock is right here, right? When you go to out of stock, it's going to show you all the warehouses, all the products that are out in all the warehouses, okay? To kind of narrow down your warehouse, you can go right here and select your warehouse. Like ours is Georgia. So right now the Sun Stick is out to be announced. The Demasika stick is also out. Beta Melon. The See how they put a date here for the Pomegranate Beauty? 6/15. So it's going to be back on 6/15 for the Pomegranate Beauty. Okay? For Georgia. So these are only a few products that are out of stock right now. Like the Better Melon, if you click on restock notification right here, you're able to put in your email address, okay, in here, and then hit request. And once the product becomes available into the warehouse, the company will shoot out the email to you to let you know it's back in stock. Okay? And you can go ahead and place your order. Oh yes, one thing last night they were asking me if the stripe is also available in Canada. We will take a quick look real quick while I have you guys on the stage here real quick. So let's close that. And see, I was to go in the shopping mall here and I add, guys, this is products that's available in Canada only. It's not available in the US. So you have to have a partner in Canada to purchase this and then they'll ship it to you. I'm just showing you, checking to see if the option that we have with our new payment system, if it's gone across country already. So that's what we're checking here. So check out. So no. So order by, so. Yeah, so it is going through globally. So right now for Canada, they're only allowed to get credit card, debit card payments right now. Okay. And they do have some changes to their shipping as well. Okay, so that's 130 Canadian. So where is it? Oh, here. I have to select the address. I don't have an address in Canada yet, so that I can select. So that's why. Okay. But yes, it is true globally. ACU root. Not too sure she's on the call, but she probably stepped away. But yes, it is globally. All right. So they have their own payment system. It's not the same Stripe technology, but it is the same payment system throughout. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out and go back to the US. Okay. And we'll go ahead and close and stop sharing here. All right. So yes, the payment system is globally. Okay. All right, CJ, back to you.
Really appreciate that, Nick. That's solid gold stuff right there. You know what? You know what occurs to me, Mr. Nick? Atomy is really moving. Atomy is changing. And I can only imagine the more we invite and the more we come out of hiding. I think that by this, if we were really busy with inviting to our ODS and these big events, I think we would have been in position number 5 by this. You there, Nick?
Yeah, I'm here, yes.
Yeah, it seems to me that Atomy is really on a momentum, Nick.
Yes.
It's really changing.
It's really changing, yeah, and there's more to come. So there's more down the pipeline. It's just that I'm not allowed to share any more than what I know.
All right.
Yeah.
We got our
yeah.
We got
yeah,
our
there's a
bitter
lot more
melon.
things coming. We are getting ready for soft launch as well, you know, to a couple countries that are on the list, Dominican Republic, Haiti. They're all going to be soft launch soon. So we're waiting for when they officially do the soft launch to see how things go. So be prepared to.
Nick. Soft launch, can you define that, what that really means? And can you give the full list of the soft launch places?
I only know a few. Soft launch, it means that they're going to start um they're going to start sending product to that particular country and start shipping products to people's houses within that country. They're not going to send every single product, but they're going to send a few products to that country just to see how the folks in that country will order. And once everything goes through, then they'll have the full launch of the products on everything that's available to that country. So the only countries that I know that are on the soft launch right now are Dominican Republic, and Haiti, and Panama City. Okay, so those are the only three that I know of. I can't remember the rest of them, but I think there's like 10 of them. So
I heard sputterings of Trinidad.
Not sure. Yeah, not sure. Not sure if they hit the Caribbean yet. Yeah. So we just have to wait to see. They'll make an official announcement to our Cacao Talk on everything once they're ready to do the soft launch, and then we'll post it to our WhatsApp groups to let you guys know that they are prepared to start doing the soft launch. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Remind everyone that we now have our Bitter Melon. That's a game changer right there. Come the month of June, we're just moments away. We will be looking forward to the Hair Vital product. That's going to be another game changer. Guarantee to regrow hair. Yeah. So Atomy is moving. I encourage all of us to make use of the platforms that we have. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. Morning and evenings. Invite. Earl Nightingale spoke about attitude this morning. Let's get into the correct attitude and be a part of the winning circle. Yes, indeed. Invite. There is a tsunami forming, and you want to be in front of that tsunami so that when the new folks come in, you are ahead of the momentum. Having said that, I welcome any testimonial this morning before we head out of here. We have a video clip for about financial wellness that we really want to just play, but we'll take a quick testimonial. And if there's any other question that we might have, Nick is here with us, so let's use him up. Hello, y'all.
I'll contribute. I tried the lip balm and it's really, really good. Very, very moisturizing and long lasting on the lips.
Okay, I'll go out and get my lip balm. Thank you.
Good morning. That's great to hear. I've just ordered that. And matter of fact, I'm out of town at my nephew's graduation and mine has arrived. So I can't wait to get back home and use it.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good. I ordered a second one after the first. So I have one in my purse and one in the bathroom at home. Yeah.
And the lip treatment is really good as well. So
is the lip treatment different from the lip balm?
Yes. The treatment is like a cream. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
So what does that do, Nick? What do you mean?
It's different creams for different situations. Like we have one that's let's bring it up and see. Let me see if I can bring it up here on the screen. Hold on, let me go back to the announcements tab because it was listed in the review. Hold on, let me see if I can bring that back up. Win and review. Let me go back to the announcements tab. 1 second. Let's see. I just need to get the ID number for it. 1 second. Win and review and win. Where is it?
And what does the lip balm do in the time being, Dr. Antoinette? Well, really, lip gloss, lip balm, is there a difference? What exactly is there?
The lip balm does have a little.
Oh, I'm talking about sorry, it's the hand treatment, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the hand treatment. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. The lip balm is like the replacement for chapstick, basically.
Chapstick, yeah.
Yeah, but it's much more soft
Yeah.
and moisturizing.
Yep.
So it smoothly goes on the lips and it just moisturizes right away. There is a little color in it, but if you just put it on once, it won't be noticeable. But they say if you reapply, you can get color, so for the woman that might want some tint to their lips, you can keep reapplying and it will get darker. But just one application can very moisturize, and it doesn't have much color to speak of, really. I don't think would be noticeable. But it's long lasting. Like sometimes, you'll put something, whether it's oil or shea butter or chapstick or whatever, and you gotta keep reapplying. Like it works for maybe an hour or something, and then you have to put it on again, With this, it would last for hours and hours. I think I put it on before I went to bed, and then this morning my lips were still moisturized. So it is it's longer lasting and soft. So it's excellent. I haven't experienced any better lip balm, really.
This one is the lip glow. Yeah, this one is designed for women. This lip glow.
What did you say? What did you say, Nick?
This lip glow is for women.
Okay. Is there one for men or?
The one for men is called the lip treatment because that one is clear.
Okay, gotcha.
This one has like a pink. It's going to leave a pink glow on your lips as you.
Yeah,
So
depending on how heavily you use it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have it on the screen here for those who don't know about it. But yeah, this one is designed for women to use because it has that little pink.
Yeah, there is
in it.
Right.
So the men use the lip balm also, Dr. Antoinette?
No, they use.
Well, he's saying there's an alternative for men.
The lip treatment.
It's clear.
Yes, clear. So let me show you what the one for men. Hold on. So the one for men is this one.
Okay.
Yes.
Treatment.
What is it called? I'm looking for the name. What is it called?
Lip treatment.
Lip treatment. Oh, okay, for men. Okay,
And,
but
if I may interject, I am using that, Dr. Lloyd. Good morning, everybody. I'm using the Artemis lip treatment as well. And it does, like, I think that's what you said, that it stay on forever and ever and ever, better than all these other lip treatments that are out there.
Yeah.
So as Nick was saying, that the others have a glow. I mean, because they have a little color in it. And I have all of them, actually. I have the, different colors. I have the coral, I have the red, and I also have the lip treatment. So yeah, they're amazing. I have never gone back to what I used to use before.
No, I love this. I love this.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I order. When I run
Yeah.
out, I order like four of them. You know?
Yeah, and again, as all Aramis products, it stays forever. I've been using this for like ever. You know, it
Yeah.
doesn't, yeah.
So, yep. So this one is highly concentrated moisturize up lip treatment. So, yeah.
Okay.
And it's plant-based. So, yeah. So, all right. So this is the one I recommend for men. The other one is mostly for ladies. But you see the woman is using it too. So it's both. The other one I won't use, but this one I would. Both men and women can use. It all depends on their preference. Yeah, and it shows you what they use. We still use rose oil to create ours, but it doesn't leave that an avocado oil. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
I guess it's that avocado oil that works so well. Okay.
So that's that one, and then I wanted to show you guys the other one, the hand treatment. Hold on 1 second. Type this in.
I hear Dr. Strauss here commenting on how beautiful his hands are looking. Some cream that he's using.
Yep. So this is the hand treatment. There's 3 different fragrances. So it all depends on the one I really love is the rose water.
Yeah, that rose water is my favorite too.
Yeah.
CJ, Doc.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Valerie?
Yeah, Valerie, I think you got cut off. You muted yourself out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I was responding to CJ and saying that the past I was talking about the Ultra Body Lotion, for instance, that's what he's using.
Yeah, so we have the soft poppy, and then we have the rose water, the lotion, and that's what they use. Yep. So, all right. So, and then we have there's one more, and it's very soft and nice. I love this. All right, so and we have the citrus lemon
butter
and the shea butter as well. Yeah. All right, so any other product that you guys want to go over before we wrap up?
I have a quick testimony.
Okay, go ahead.
I have a quick testimony. Oh my goodness. Okay, I picked up a friend of mine from the airport yesterday and we stopped by some restaurant to eat. I didn't eat anything that I am not that I normally don't eat here at home. But a little later in the day, without putting anything else in my stomach except with the exception of water, I started having this, like that little pinch in my tummy. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? It lingered and it was getting a little bit intense. And I was like, okay, around 4 o'clock. So I was like, okay, what's going on? And guys, I'm telling you, I took a Hemohim. I normally do my Hemohim in the morning. I already had my Hemohim in the morning, but I opened a pack of Hemohim. And CJ, when I tell you, within 5 minutes, that ache in my stomach just disappeared. It just vanished. It just vanished. I was like, wow. You know, the relief when you, maybe it's something that I ate there. I don't know. I had eggs and peanut butter and I'm sorry, not peanut butter. Yuck, I hate peanut butter. I had an egg and avocado toast, right? So I don't know why. But guys, my stomach had that relief within 5 minutes. So I'm like, wow. Yeah, I remember before when I had the diarrhea situation, the Hemohim is what immediately relieve that horrible pain that I had with the diarrhea. So this was not diarrhea. This was small, little. But it was an achy feeling. And so I'm just like, wow, I'm just saying that if you, for some reason, cannot have hemohim, just have a peg there in case you get a tummy ache and test it for yourself. I was just amazed, and I was so emotional. I was like, this is crazy. How can this thing remedy me in 5 minutes? And I said, okay, I'm going to go to bed. Of course, I went to bed regularly, and no stomach ache up to now. I'm good. Thank you. Hemohim.
Yeah. Thank you, Valerie. All right. So I did promise that I would bring on stage a feature presentation this morning. It's all about financial wellness. So a quick financial video, and we are out of here.
Right. Yeah.
Freestyle Fridays. Okay, here we go.
Yes, EG, forgot to toggle your voice again, your audio.
And by the way, the reason why we do this, Nick, Valerie family, is because it's all about wellness. As much as we do the supplementation and we do the hair products, we also look at mental, emotional, psychological, environmental, and even our financial wellness. So here we go.
Yeah. DJ, you need to toggle the audio.
The audio. Yes. Okay. Oh, you see my screen, Nick?
Yeah, I can still see your screen. Yep. You just have to play back the video. Yeah.
Life, immersing myself in the field of
Do we have audio now?
Yes, we have audio now.
finance and money through a degree in finance, a qualification
Can you hear the audio, Nick?
Yes, sir. You're good to go.
Okay, good.
in accounting, and then a career in investment banking. And one of the most life-changing skills I have learned through it all is how to handle my own finances, recognize my bad money habits, and break free from them. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 9 of the most common bad money habits that hold people back and tips on how to break out of them. Number 1, paying yourself last. I first heard of this in the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and it's one of the blueprints in achieving financial freedom. Robert explains that the way people pay their bills can be broken down into 2 types. The first way is the poor people's habit, and that is through paying yourself last. So as soon as your paycheck comes in, you then pay your rent, your phone bill, your subscriptions, you fund your social plans, and then you'll save whatever's left over. Is any money to save. The second method he talks about is the rich people's habit, and they do the complete opposite. They pay themselves first, and that is what you want to do. Take 10% minimum and put that into your savings account the minute you get paid. Treat it like paying a bill. This is so important, and by doing this, you're guaranteeing that money will be saved and won't just slip through your fingers through spending. A lot of people are probably thinking, there is no way I can do this. I live paycheck to paycheck. But the surprising thing is when you take that 10% and put it away, your mind will think of ways and structure your spending and structure your finances to last for the whole month. And you won't even realize that you're saving in the background. People don't realize how much they're spending on paying the bills, buying something new, going on that weekend away, and then they save whatever's left. But that is the backwards mentality. The key is to pay yourself first instead of making other people richer by buying their things before you pay yourself. The second bad money habit is getting comfortable with bad debt. It seems that debt these days is actually the norm. People are using debt to buy the smallest of things, to buy presents, to buy clothes. I have a straight rule. That is, unless I can afford to pay for that thing outright in cash, I shouldn't be buying it with any form of debt. Remember, credit card companies want you to be bad with your finances because that's how they make money from this. The average credit card interest rate is 22%, which cancels all kind of benefits and rewards these credit card companies are providing if you're not able to pay them off in time. It is not having a stockpile. This ties into point number 1, which is about paying yourself first. And essentially, it's saving enough so that you have a buffer behind you of about 3 to 6 months. This is super important and it will give you peace of mind just by having this buffer kept to one side and available to tap into if you need it. You free up that mental energy to designate to more important things. So how do you gather this 6 months of buffer? It's through that paying yourself first. Start putting that 10% away. And once you have your stockpile, then you can start using the additional money you save to building into your investment fund and looking at investments. Number 4 is not knowing your income or expenses properly. Until you know what your starting point is, how do you know where you want to be? There's something called lifestyle inflation, and that is your spending will rise as your income rises. The more money you make, the more you spend. And it's a cycle. Make more money, buy a bigger house, buy a nicer car, spend more, make more. And it's crazy how normal this is, but it is a recipe for disaster. You want to be in control of your finances and mapping out where things are going. A budget tracker is super important and you want it to include how much you're making, how much you're paying yourself first, that 10% we spoke about, your expenses, so your bills, your mortgage, your rent, your spending, your debt repayments, and so on. And you want to be keeping on top of that budget tracker. At least every 3 months, set a date night with the tracker. People who know exactly where they are financially, they know their assets, they know their liabilities, they have a clear goal on where they want to go financially and all the steps they need to take to get there, are more likely to get a lot of money and build wealth compared to people who just fantasize about money, but have no idea how to go about it, how they plan to acquire it, or how to manage it. Just being mindful of this stuff and seeing those numbers in black and white will trigger you into action.
Hi, I'm Bob Diamond. If you're worried about retirement savings or inflation, I want to show you a business that can help
you into action. 5th bad money habit is having expensive hobbies. A lot of people like to shop, and I guess, yeah, part of this is retail therapy. But again, marketing, social media, and these multi-billion-pound organizations love to tell us how much we need to spend our money and spend our cash instead of keeping and investing it. Next up, we have focusing purely on saving. If you want to improve your financial position, you can firstly save more of your existing income, or you can make more money and create more income streams. And the ideal combination is a mixture of both. You can't build wealth if you're making more money and spending it all, but you also can't if you're just focusing on the saving side, because there is a cap to how much you can save. Using those cashback sites will only get you so far. So to truly build wealth, you have to think of both sides of the equation, both how you will save a larger percentage of your income, but also how you will make more money. Saving money side has a cap. The making money side does not. It's infinite. There is unlimited potential upside, whether it's investing in the stock market, asking for a pay rise, starting a side hustle. You want to break the bad money habit of thinking that saving money is going to massively increase your wealth. Number 7, paying too much in taxes. Taxes are going to be the single biggest expense in your life. Whilst everyone has to pay tax, a lot of people just pay it without considering how you can legally reduce your bill. Legally is the key word here. The wealthy, they have knowledge of illegal corporate structures that come with tax advantages. They hire tax advisors that help them minimize their tax bill. So if you want to get one step ahead, one of the best ways to increase your wealth is through understanding tax rules in a way that stack up in your favor. For example, investing through an ISA or a Roth IRA, which is an investment account that shelters your dividend and profit from taxes, or operating under a business instead of an individual if you're a solopreneur. All of this stuff is absolutely legal. And if you are someone who disagrees with this and prefers to pay more taxes, regardless of whether or not you can reduce it legally, then it doesn't hurt to understand the tax rules and reduce that tax bill so that you can instead use the money to give back to things that directly align with your values instead of letting someone else decide where that money should be going. If you want me to make a video on tax, I was planning to. I already have a summary on what I want to include, but I have been a bit skeptical about whether to release this. It's a topic that can go either way. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see that. Number 8, waiting too long to invest. When you start having savings, you have that stockpile, that buffer that we spoke about, then you want to start looking at investing that money so that your money starts working for you, and you want to diversify those investments so you can weather different situations that come around in life. But you want to avoid leaving that money in a bank account, because inflation is a thing, and it means that you're essentially losing money every year. So I have a mixture of safe investments, of riskier investments that I'm willing to lose as well. Start looking at different investment strategies once you've saved up enough. Don't leave any additional money more than you need to in a bank account. I have another video on what you can be doing with your money in times like the current recession, and I'll link that here for you as well. There's always going to be reasons why you can't invest, because you don't have time, you don't have enough money, you don't know where to start. But the longer you put off investing, the harder you will have to work to get that same level of financial freedom as someone who starts investing earlier. It may just be finding the right person or the right tools that help you resonate with your finances in a way that most appeals to you, whether that's through an employee perspective, an entrepreneur perspective, someone who is a less of a risk taker, someone who is more of a risk taker. But there will be someone who kind of matches your investing style more closely. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you may also enjoy another one.
Okay, hope that helped. If you have not done your financial checkup, January, February, March, April, May, it's about time. Get busy with it. Do your financial checkup. There's so many different directions in which we can go with that. We go do our physical checkups. Let's do our financial checkup. Okay, and we talk about that on a Friday, Momentum Mornings. Well, that's all for today. On Monday, I think on Freestyle Monday, I think we should take another look at the richest man in Babylon one more time. That's a great story. So, if there are no other takeaways, that will be it for today. Any last words, anyone, before we go?
I like that expression, CJ, financial checkups, just like we're doing our healthcare checkups. Yes.
Right. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, get your assets, your living wills, your living trust, your index universal life, your short, medium, long-term investment strategies. Let's talk about it. If you have a healthy mind, you have a healthy body, right? When your mind is right, your body is right. If you look good, you'll do good. So, thank you, Valerie.
Amen.
Thank you, Nick.
Amen to that. Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, it was a great week. We thank you all for sharing, coming by, spending some time with us on the Momentum Morning. We thank you, Dr. Lloyd. We thank you, everyone, for coming by and for just hanging out. Yeah, we hope that all of this sharing will edify, will enrich, will educate, will take us that much closer to our destination. We will close out this year strong, I promise you. Atom is changing. Be a part of that change. Be a part of the 2%. Be in the winning circle. Aja. Aja. Aja.
Aja,
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 Aja.
have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you all. God bless. Make it a great one. Be safe out there.
Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
Hey, Mr. KJ. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.